That the guilt of that rests with just one person. We don't do that under eye. Yeah.
I'm part of one-handed gaming. Come on.
Oh my God! The truth is out. Did the stream hear it? All right.
Dry, real quick, we can't see the game.
Yeah, we can't see your Spotify though. Okay.
There we go. Yo, sick playlist, bro. Here we go. Oh.
I was gonna ask this, right? Like it comes down to the counter pick, especially in terms of helping yourself recover. And I was thinking overhanging platforms like this can just help you with so much flexibility, especially with the angle you choose to go over the wall with, right? Like you can choose to just go straight up and land on the platform too.
That is a great option to think about. But I also think about how both these players really like the same stages because these stages work really well for both characters no matter how you... Oh my God, I looked away for 1 second.
I blinked and I don't know why he died.
Well, we'll see right now.
We'll see the instant replay.
But I will say, though, that PenguSol might really be comfortable here. That might lead, to just Thanos snapped his dog out.
Well,
balance as all things should be.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't snap again, right? I think we might have to put a stop to that.
Ranno would be too strong at that point. But I will say, though, Sawtooth is having a bit of trouble right now, even catching up to Frog on this stage. Oh. As I say, that commentator's curse does hit PenguSol.
Yeah,
I can't do anything about that one.
It's the hazard that comes with the job, right?
Oh, completely. Yeah. It's totally worth it.
PenguSol making up, for, or rather, trying to keep up the lead that he has, right?
This looks like a repeat of game one, I'm not gonna lie. Like a lot of situation, got the first stock really early, was really confident, proceeded to lose the second stock, at a reasonable percentage, but right now can't find a way back in.
And right now, Sawtooth is not forcing the question.
Sawtooth is never going to force it. I say he's a very methodical player, very smart on their approaches. They like to play it safe to the best of their abilities and light mix-ups.
Pengu gets another lead again, but...
Oh, no, the combo is coming in.
No spike there.
They were lucky that was a sour hit.
I love that weight there right above the burrow range, right? Yeah, still able to catch it with a dash attack, but at least Sawtooth touches ground again on the other side, but still.
Living right here, there's good DI coming in. Nice use of the air dodge, surviving it. Oh, got him out of the barrow.
Good use of the pin, and a little bit of tricky movement there to not be caught by the same setup over and over.
I will say they did have a panic parry, but that was more so just out of fear for the second bear coming in, which is very natural for a lot of Sylvanos try to use for a kill option at later percents.
Oh yeah. I've been killed by that so many times.
If I had a nickel for every time Sylvanos did that to me, I'd have like more nickels than I can count.
It's just like I feel so foolish every time it happens.
It's because it's just so fast when you just realize it.
Yeah.
I will say I'm kind of curious as to how PenguSol's going to try finishing this. He's stuck in a very bad situation where, like, oh, nice double fair.
PenguSol closes it out just in time, taking Sawtooth right up to that top corner blast zone.
Because I was going to say, Sawtooth was on a percentage where it was very difficult for Ranno to consistently hit a combo.
Yeah.
And would have to either start fishing for down tilt, strong attack, or in a sense, try to get him off stage. Double fair would be a good option. But the fact that they went off the top with fair, that's something else. I didn't expect that.
That means it's Sawtooth's pick now.
Yep, Sawtooth's first counter pick. We're trying to see here.
Because he was able to get around PenguSol's like edge guarding after getting hit by it a couple times, right? Like he just showed off the flexibility of his recovery routes.
Completely. But he also has to now think of stages that, even if they benefit him, how do they benefit PenguSol? Because that stage was a good pick for him, and he felt it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, those side ledges gave him way too much coverage and way too much freedom to try to get back.
Yeah.
Not to mention with Bubble and Tongue being used so well from PenguSol in recovery. Perfect. Most goated stage right here. Number one.
Oh, you're a Gates fan, or is it specifically Polar Gates?
A Polar Gates fan.
Yeah, Polar Gates has, I think, the best song in the game.
Completely. It is a very...
Gates. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I keep calling it Polar Gates.
It's a polar bear.
Yeah.
I will say, though, right now it's a very scrappy match coming in from these two. Not really giving anyone any space and constantly putting pressure trying to read the next option. They're overcommitting so much on the offstage. Nice wait for the parry. I'm kind of curious, G-Pig, what do you think Sawtooth needs to do to get out of this type of situation where he can start getting leads over PenguSol rather than PenguSol taking leads and have to fight for it so much?
So I think, I mean, right now we're kind of seeing it, right? Keeping complete control over the ledge. Oh, that time a little bit too far away with the up strong. But I think the other thing, too, is it comes down to also just how much damage Sylvanos is able to rack up within those neutral wins, right? I know that that is something that was toned down. I believe it was the Nair damage.
Yes.
Was toned down a bit in the latest patch, but the capacity for like tech chasing is still there. It just takes a little bit more rinse and receipts to do it. Anyway.
I do completely agree, but you always have to remember, in this game, it's Sylvanos. No matter how much you tone down the damage, you will get blendered, and you will have to learn to DI that.
Right, yeah.
Which we have seen Sawtooth do it good in the earlier games, but this game has just been very scrappy, where Sawtooth is just going for hits, going for hits, trying to see what they can do about it. Oh, nice, Barrett.
Oh, uses the bubble himself.
They need to find a way out of this. That was an overcommit. They have to be so careful here.
It's such a careful escape.
Damage. That's a bit wishing for that. They were expecting him to jump in, which is surprising if they did at all, because PenguSol this whole match right now has apparently just been going off the bottom. He doesn't like to go anywhere near high right now for Bears. So nice Nair coming in, still not enough. 175. 181.
That hair's gonna not do it.
The DI. Sawtooth knows what they're doing. They're playing it slow, they're playing it safe, they're trying to see when they can get in.
So patient in the corner too.
I think it's because they're not afraid because they think PenguSol's not going to overcommit, which PenguSol doesn't want to overcommit anymore. There's too much of a high percentage.
Yeah.
Unless they're trying to cheese them out right now with a double fair, but Needle missed slightly. That bear hit. Good pressure coming in. Nice Nair, leading the combo. Try to get him back off stage. Good juggle.
Oh, tries to punish the emergence right there. Doesn't quite find it.
Now we're back to a reset situation where they're going to be trying to brawl for their own situation. Oh, that cost them.
That's very, very good for Sawtooth. I think another chance to get, like, especially if Sawtooth has another stock like the first one, with living to like 170, this could just end the game right here. PenguSol needs to clean this up much faster than the previous one, just barely out of range for that down strong.
I need to honestly look at that hitbox because I honestly think Sylvanos' hitbox is slightly smaller than usual when he is coming out of the ground, and I think that would be the big reason why moves like that do whiff. Because earlier today we also saw that Edelus F-Strong whiffed on wake up for the burrow.
Oh, right, yeah.
No, nice parry coming in. Good damage. So, I will say right here, PenguSol is too hungry for blood. PenguSol is trying to use too many strong attacks. They're not getting enough off of their neutral interaction to try winning. And the thing, as this situation of the game, if you can get a strong attack to win, that's good. But if you can't even get to a good situation to use it, and you're just throwing it out there, you're throwing situations, you're throwing away sets, you're throwing away neutral interactions, which you need right now more than anything else, especially at 85% versus Sylvanos.
You can't afford to be gambling right now. The house has more chips than you.
Exactly. But as we can see right here, as long as he's getting his combo game, he's slowing it down. He's trying to use tongue, which is good to use a gameplay. Sawtooth, a little bit nervous on how to approach this, trying to really just go for fair F down tilts. Putting in a lot of work too. Nice use of flowers.
Just knocks the bubble away very gently.
Trying to do the roll.
I'm watching right now that specific angle of that bubble. That's actually a really good angle. Oh, the forward air putting Jess out of range.
No, good DI. Oh,
bubble
panic
pop,
parry.
Which means a new bubble gets formed. Uses it as a tongue extension.
They're dead off this.
Yeah, they are. Straight to the corner. No Galaxy on that, though.
You know, Daniel said he could DI better himself. Him at the office watching this right now saying, I could DI that.
I mean, Steven's here now. We can just ask him.
We can ask him what the correct DI is.
Yeah. What did somebody ask?
I couldn't even hear.
Gotta keep the scene alive.
You can go ahead.
Hi. Oh, yeah.
I will say, though, the biggest thing right now that PenguSol has one issue with, and I've been noticing there's the whole set, he panic parries way too much.
Yeah.
It has been costing him so many interactions. When he comes back, he'll panic parry.
Yeah.
And then you see Sawtooth just patiently going, okay, cool. I'm going to punish you now. Thank you for parrying.
Yeah, it's something that Sawtooth has been picking away at from the first game. And sometimes it's just like a simple forward air or something, right? But it's still like, you're off stage again, and now I can rack up more and more damage with these seeds, right? It's like, that positioning is still really valuable, even if it's not a stock every time.
Completely. And this counter pick, I'm kind of surprised by. Not by PenguSol, but because well, actually no, Sawtooth stage. This is not a good stage for Sylvanos. The dog does not like that. There's no. Ooh!
Oh, I thought this was a stage that Sylvs liked.
In the sense of just trying to recover low, it doesn't work anywhere near as good as up for them because they don't have
Right.
anything to grab. And since their uppie doesn't go as high as other uppies, they have to constantly stay at a mid-range, so that way they can either react, go into the plat, or they have to go high.
Yeah, yeah. So, like, essentially, especially because Sylvanos doesn't come to mind when you think of a character with, like, great vertical recovery.
Completely.
It's like Sylvanos is recovering on Endless Abyss every single time because it's so much harder for Sylvanos to reach those high platforms, right?
Exactly. I will say, though, Sylvanos do have one advantage on the state, is that their combo game is ridiculous here.
Right.
Especially when they have to try, when the opponent has to come back and they don't really have an option of going low. It's perfect for Sylvanos fair. It's perfect for Sylvanos double bear. They have the option of just, heck, they can back up down tilt. Like, they have so many option selection that they can just mess around with what they like.
Yeah.
But this game, PenguSol is showing what he can do. Oh, and as I say that, Sawtooth comes in. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Pengu. I'm honestly sorry. Every time. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You know, that's how you know you're a real commentator.
This
When
is
your
the curse.
coaching game is on point, right? You'll learn that with great power comes great responsibility.
They gave it to the wrong person. But I will say, PenguSol not letting it distract him at all. Even if he did get hit with one good combo to kill, and he's got 71%, he's not letting it get to him. He's trying to find a safe way back in. Sawtooth a little bit early with that up strong.
That up air's gonna kill. Right now, it actually kind of looks like PenguSol is being kited around Aramata. Like, he's trying to chase with the up airs. That back air actually came together there.
Nice. They should be able to get a kill here. No, they're getting nipped at the way then. But I do see what you mean. That first stock they were doing so well, but after that, they've just been getting run around by Sawtooth.
There we go. There we go. That's what PenguSol needs. PenguSol, like, potentially on his last stock here, right? Fighting to just stay alive by winning this game.
Well, we did see Sawtooth right now has this reset, but that's why they stayed on plat. They're just taking a deep breath. They're enjoying themselves. They're trying to think of what they have to do. And overall, that just shows more so how scary PenguSol actually is in the situation. Because even if he only had a little bit of change on him on percentage, 34, he's coming back and just did 30 right back to him. That's 61.
Oh, there we go. Yeah,
They have to be so careful here.
Oh, misses the
Nice
intercept
nair
on the
coming
forward
in.
air, but still gets it off the hit.
Still surviving off that DI. Nice nair challenging it.
For something off of nair.
There it is.
Beautiful
PenguSol
spacing
showing
to
what's
catch
good.
the specific appearance from that bite. Very nice.
And it's also a good reason why that counter pick was even selected, because they couldn't even go low. Sawtooth had to go high, or they had to try recovering, and they recovered on stage, and it was just enough time for them to get it. No grass, no flower.
Right. The only bit of grass there was where Sawtooth landed, right? Which means that that's the only place where Sylvanos can bite. Which also means, like if you go for a strong attack there and you're wrong, it's not like Sylvanos bit you in the other location and you're in danger.
It's a lose-lose situation because of two things. Because one, it says that's the only patch to bite. You're either forced to commit to the bite there, and if you choose not to commit to the bite, Ranno just waits for you and bears or nairs you the moment you get out of the barrel. It doesn't have to be a strong attack. It's still going to take you off stage, and you're going to be a resetting situation.
Yeah, that was nice. That was very good by PenguSol. Staying alive now, game 5.
Exactly. But I will say, this game right here is going to be the most stressful for these players. Both in loser's side, trying to show what they have, where they're coming from.
Just like their winner said in Sunnyshore 1, right?
Now, PenguSol is kind of saying, hey, this is my game. I know what I'm doing now. You know, I'm awake. That 20-minute break was worth it. I'm good. I'm still warm.
Gentleman hasn't... The crowd is urging them to play with hazards on, and Sawtooth is yelling, "No!"
Hey guys, remember, I'm just saying, if both players...
Oh, he struck Tempest? Okay. Oh, we want Tempest! What? Durai, I'm so proud that you have come over to the side of Tempest Peak.
I hate you so much, Durai.
I remember over a year ago...
This is so ridiculously bad, and I love it so much.
Dude, it is the worst designed stage in the whole game.
I love it.
It is terrible. Daniel, please.
It has the beauty, elegance, and grace of as Orcane's design, right?
You will say that only because you triple up aired me to purple earlier today.
It's the tallest ceiling in your Edelus, okay? Like, the stage give you every opportunity. Anyway.
But we are hitting the Arizona Classic. We got Merchant Port.
No, we got Swampy Estuary. This is psychological warfare.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I will say PenguSol's playing a lot more aggressive, a lot more confident the other two games. They're just showing themselves off, doing nice combo game. Dash tech barely missing here.
I can hear the Arizona crowd behind us confused at the stage's appearance. They're like, it's so green.
We don't play here. I mean, to be fair, I feel like every region has their own stage because I was personally trained by everyone from Ohio. So I'm not kidding when I say my favorite stage is Julesville. I will go to Julesville 100% of the time if you give it to me. And we have a saying over from Dayton. Is that if you do not pick Julesville round 1, you're not from here.
Beautiful lineup of that bubble, keeping PenguSol alive. Another time lined up, and this time...
The pass pair did not get punished.
Sawtooth hits the back air and then tries to go for an up strong descent. PenguSol at an angle that the bubble won't be able to save him from.
Very respectable attempt, but it's also Ranno with amazing DI coming in from PenguSol.
Ooh. I think Sawtooth was trying to DI into where the bubble was.
And was slightly off.
Yeah. Oh, I think the bubble was just gone.
At that point, the timer, no?
Yeah.
One big thing, too, that we have been noticing in this match alone that has been causing Sawtooth some trouble is just the confidence coming from PenguSol, which I'm always going to go back to, only because this player, amazing at the game when they believe in themselves. That was one bad situation from the D. Just come back, immediately come start swinging in there, knowing that they can't give Sawtooth a second to breathe because it just resets. Sawtooth what Sawtooth wants. So that way they can play their game, they can play it slow. Putting constant stress on Sawtooth is all they need right now to keep it going.
Especially like as a confidence player yourself, right? Just make sure your opponent doesn't get a feel the glow you're feeling.
Oh, completely. No, I'm a confidence player, but more than anything else, I'm a hype player. I'm for the crowd. Whatever I can get the crowd rowing for, I'm in. It could be the worst decision of my life, and I'm still doing it.
Oh.
Nice DI coming in, because that up air, second up air would have probably led to a kill, especially with that 91% too.
Sawtooth was looking for the slingshot trajectory there.
Maybe. Nice weight on it.
That was
nice bear.
Yeah, very slick edge cancel.
I'm surprised Sawtooth isn't using more up airs to challenge PenguSol's recovery, because PenguSol's been recovering very high a lot of the time.
I noticed on the Trouble Pond game, I remember seeing Sawtooth pressuring the edges of platforms. Yeah, but not consistently. Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, fair is a really amazing option, but you don't forget you have up air too, which may not be as disjointed, but if you can get the first hit, it can lead to second hit, and at the percentage PenguSol is, it would be a very terrible situation for trying to recover from. Like right there. They had a good attempt on the read. Nice bite coming in. That.
I believe, yeah, using B-Stash into the bubble off stage.
Ooh,
just the
going
very
out there,
edge
showing, hey, this is my game. This is my town. We're playing SoCal. Welcome to SoCal.
This is my bubble. You don't get to recover with this bubble. It's for me.
No, Sawtooth's coming right back, showing I'll play your game any day.
Last stock. Loser goes, well, they don't go home immediately, but they don't get to play anymore.
Loser's out the venue, that's it. No.
That really, that bites for Sawtooth.
No! PenguSol right now in a terrible situation. No air dodge, limited resources. Panic carry coming back again.
Like you said.
But you know what? Sawtooth's barely missing that spacing for a double up air.
I don't know. I'm seeing the parries come out by PenguSol, and I don't think he's feeling that confidence we talked about. And sure enough,
that cost him.
Yeah, B-Stash into up strong.
Amazing sportsmanship coming from both these players. Amazing work ethic, amazing talent. But sadly, one of them has to go